see you and hear you, buddy.
Come on in. Come on in now. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's get it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, yeah, come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to Kicking It with Auntie Leah. And Kicking It with Nephew Jay Mizak in the house. What it do, everybody? We want to thank you guys for returning to basically kick it with us. Hey, Archangel Michael. Welcome. Hey, Golden Aries. Welcome. Hey, Fluffy. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming back to kick it with us. Tonight we have an awesome video for you about Heavy D. If you guys are my age, you know who Heavy D is. If you guys are Jay's age, you don't know who Heavy D is.
Yeah, we do. If you know
Jay.
hip hop, you know Heavy D.
All right, youngster. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
But you're right.
But-
Before this, I didn't know as much as I knew. So.
True. I know, he came out in the, in the 80s, one of the beginning folk in hip hop. You feel me? Like when hip hop was positive, when hip hop was motivational, and then things changed. They shifted gears and went on to dark. You know what I'm saying? After that, it just switched gears. Don't know why. Well, we do know why. There is this video an article actually that was scrubbed from the internet about the hip hop agenda, how the plan was to build all these new prisons and to fill up the prisons by basically gearing hip hop in a negative way, to attack the poor people in the community, African American, Hispanics, whatever. It was sad and it worked.
Chipping out,
unfortunately.
Auntie,
I'm doing.
can you hear me?
I'm here. I hear you. What's wrong?
I don't know. Yeah, I hear you now. But you was chipping out. It was like you were
It's,
glitching.
it's like snowing in my city, so it could be a bad connection. I'm praying in the name of Jesus that the connection is, stay smooth enough for us to really get into this video. Jay worked hard on this video. It took him a long time. He had some technical difficulties, but he got it done for us, family, because we love y'all so much. We don't give up. You know what I'm saying? And we also want to remind you that we have memberships available on this channel. You guys can send super chats and send super stickers and things and gifts as well. Anything helps, the movement. Anything helps the content to keep going forward and the truth to be spoken. We appreciate everybody in the chat. We appreciate the green team. You look so good, Fluffy. We appreciate the blue team, Archangel Michael, our moderator that's in the house. We appreciate y'all. So without further ado, we're going to get right into the video because we do have another video coming up soon. Jay Mizak, of course, he's editing it and I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be amazing. Shout out to Wolfgang Amadeus. Shout out to Jaguar Wright, who is the creator of Hip Hop is a Graveyard series and segment. We appreciate them. We always honor them. We thank them for this idea, and we definitely thank them for trusting us in carrying the torch for them while they're working on other stories. So without further ado, me and Jay Mizak is going to be pushed to the side. We're going to go ahead and get into this content. Everybody, please engage in the comment section. Ask your questions. Give us your opinions. Share the video, because YouTube show don't push it. They don't, but it's all good. We're going to keep moving forward, because one day God is going to crack this algorithm for us, and YouTube is not going to be able to touch it. That's what I believe. So let's get right into the content, guys. Let's get it. All right. Hit the share button. No. I think all I got to do is... I swear to God, Auntie always got something going on. But I don't give up. Let's get it.
Before there was Biggie, before the world called hip-hop mainstream, there was a man who made the culture feel good. A man who brought light into a genre built on struggle.
No, that's
Who
bad.
could move a crowd without ever
Why does it
cursing
sound like
a
that?
verse. He was
What
the
does it
smile
sound
in
like?
hip-hop, the gentleman in a gold chain.
Is it tripping
the
for anybody
overweight
else?
lover,
It's like chipping
Heavy
in and
D,
out.
Born Dwight Arrington Myers
Here
on
we
May
go
24th,
again.
1967, in Mandeville, Jamaica.
Let me
it's
His
check
story
coming back.
began thousands of miles from the bright lights of New York.
something.
But when his family moved to Mount Vernon, New York, that small city would become a breeding ground for legends. Pete Rock, CL Smooth, Al B. Shore. And at the center of it all stood Heavy D, a kid with rhythm in his soul and kindness in his spirit. He wasn't just
Y'all hear it
chasing
good?
fame, he was chasing feeling.
Maybe
the
it's my
joy of
computer.
making people dance, the power of showing that confidence and compassion could coexist in a man of size, in a man of color, in a man from the heart of the culture. From Uptown Records to the biggest stages in the world, Heavy D
Sounds
made
good,
music
aight.
that felt like sunshine. He didn't glorify violence. He celebrated love. He didn't tear people down. He lifted them up. And in a time when rap was still fighting for respect,
I don't like
he
that I
made the
can't
world
mute it.
sing. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? But behind that smile was pain, loss, exhaustion, and the weight of an industry that often forgets its own angels. This is the story of a man who broke barriers, carried a movement, and left us far too soon. This is the story of the one and only Heavy D.
Talk to me, walk with me.
Paint a portrait of a brand new you. You deserve an ocean view. I'll swim it all for you. I love you so much better, baby. Yeah, I love you so much better. I love you so much better, baby. Yeah, I love you so much better.
Now how to paint a picture, brushstrokes that perfectly describe you. Body like a sculpture, scripture. Had to pray on you before I got up on you. Shoe store, your store, whatever fits you. Your time, my time, whoever with you. Never divide the time to quit or split you. Best thing that ever happened to me. Now talk to me, talk to me. Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me.
I would do things for you. Paint a portrait of a brand new you. You deserve an ocean view.
I love that song, Ms. Ash.
I'll swim it all for you. I love you so much better, baby. Yeah, I love you so much better. I love you so much better, baby. Yeah, I love you so much better.
yes, you've been the best, so fresh right to left, you eliminate the rest. And yes, peel it apart, you all heart, tear it apart, till ain't nothing left. And yes, being without you instead of with you is equivalent to death. Civil unrest, heavy on the chest. Now talk to me, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me.
November 8th, 2011. Picture this for a moment. A quiet Beverly Hills morning. The sound of birds, maybe a car door closing somewhere down the street, then frantic knocking. A neighbor opens the door to find Dwight Myers, the legendary Heavy D, gasping for air. "I can't breathe," he says, voice trembling. Within an hour, hip-hop's beloved overweight lover is gone, 44 years old. How did the man who taught us to move with joy, to find rhythm in the middle of pain, suddenly vanish like that? It's a question that still hangs heavy in the air. So let's rewind the tape together. You see, most icons blaze bright, burn fast, and fade away. But Heavy D, he glided. He floated across beats and across genres. He built bridges where there used to be walls. He made peace between hard-edged hip-hop and radio-friendly R&B. All with that Kool-Aid grin, those fly overalls, and a heart as big as his voice. Behind that grin, though, was Dwight Arrington Myers, a kid from Mount Vernon, New York, who carried the weight of two worlds. He bore the expectations of a growing genre and the pressure of a record label that was shaping a movement. And one day, a silent blood clot none of us could see coming. But that's later. For now, let's start where the rhythm began. Dwight Myers was born May 24, 1967 in Mandeville, Jamaica. At 6 years old, his family moved to New York, bringing the island's bounce and sunshine right into the cold Bronx air. That mix, the dance hall flavor and the American street groove, became part of his DNA. In Mount Vernon, he soaked up the music scene alongside friends like Al B, Sure, and Pete Rock and CL Smooth. By 9th grade, he'd linked with his buddy Eddie F, plus dancers T-Roy and G-Wiz to form a crew that would change everything, Heavy D and The Boyz. Now picture this. It's 1987, and Uptown Records is just starting out under Andre Harrell. Andre hears their demo and sees something the world hasn't yet, positivity that still knocks. He signs them on the spot. Radio programmers didn't know what to call it. Was it rap? Was it R&B? It was both and neither. It was joy set to a beat. Their debut album, Living Large, went gold, but it was Big Time that exploded. Platinum sales, hit singles, and a new energy that made hip-hop feel good again. Heavy D and The Boyz proved you could flash a smile on your album cover and still have street respect. Just watch those old TV clips. Heavy dancing across the stage, gold rope swinging, crowd losing their minds to We Got Our Own Thing. He moved like a man half his size, light on his feet, spirit first. And his philosophy? Simple. Negativity's cheap, he told a reporter once. Joy takes studio hours. That was his truth. His joy was work, hard, creative, healing work. And it paid off. Money, fame, houses in Mount Vernon, and a legacy that made him the gentle giant of hip-hop. Let's pause for a second, because life, even for the happiest soul, has a turning point.
Oh yeah, we got this Hollywood mind, deli infused. Yeah, a grand Nelly infused. I got deli on more. Deli infused. I got deli on more. Deli infused. I got deli on more. Deli infused. Yeah. November 8th, 2011, a day haven't cried a quiet morning, a frantic knock, a neighbor terrified, saw the rise, the legend have just trying to get a breath, I can't breathe, the final words before a sudden death, an hour later the pioneer was gone just 44, hip-hop's overweight lover, no he ain't here no more, he taught us rhythm, taught us joy through every single strike, how the silent killer come and take this gentle giant slice, most I can blaze the trail and burn out in the fiery flash, but Heavy D just glided smooth, he never crashed, broke a piece from hardcore rap to radio friendly feel with neon overalls and a Kool-Aid grin that was for real. Behind the smile, Dwight Myers, a kid from Mount Vernon. Vernon's ground carried the weight of a genre, a label and a crown. A solid clock was forming a tragedy unseen. A single step, the saddest mic drop on the Beverly Hills scene. A 6-year-old from Mandeville, Jamaica, New York landing. Absorbed the dance on swagger, Bronx block party banding. And Andre D and Eddie F were trading rhymes and books with T-Roy and G-Wiz. They had the style, they had the look. Stitch rapping R&B with that church clap optimism. Heavy D and the Boyz, a brand new hip-hop prism. Uptown Records, Andre Harrell gave the boys a chance. A new Jack Swing was born, that made the whole world dance. They got their own thing, yeah, a brand new sound was born. Yeah, I said to check it out, check it out. Living large with gold, I knew they started at dawn. Yeah, the big time drop when platinum hits were on the charts. The gentle John smiling, winning all the hearts. The overweight lover, force you couldn't move. Prove street respect and happiness can share the same groove. But July 1990, the first crack in the dream. A tour in Indianapolis, a tragic final scene. Beloved density, royal fall, a fatal step. The after party turned to vigil, a promise left unkept. Heavy D was shattered, but channeled all his pain to right. Peaceful journey 91, a platinum guiding light. It was a mournful elegy for his fallen treasure friend. A story of a brotherhood that never saw the end. He had his own pain, but a new track had to be born. Survivor's guilt was heavy cause his friend was truly gone. He gave him now that we found love a pure melodic art. Some asked the private sorrow that was tearing at his heart. The show went on, the crack was formed, the pain was kept inside. While Pete Rock reminisced for Tara Wild with universal pride. His influence was more than just a rhyme and exec. Now at Uptown, shaping space and time. He meant to Joe to see and Mary J. Blige, the soulful queen, and the young intern named Diddy behind the whole damn scene. In 96, he made a move. History in the making. First rapper head of a major label. All the rules were breaking, paved the way for Hope and others. Artist exec Mike. He wasn't just a star, he was a guiding light. Then he hit the screen on Living Single. With the theme for and Living Taller. Shared the stage with Lawrence Fishburne, River Broadway. A drama Dax now showed his talent was here to stay. But every yes pulled him from the gym, discipline, routine, room service, replace work as a familiar tie scene. Jokey was over goals, not overweight with that classic grin. But the pressure of the brand was truly wearing thin. 2011, the look back set the date. BE Awards were her soul sealed his final fate. He pushed his body harder, kept the salt and drank the water. Told the young turn up like a father to a daughter. The show was a banging song, gotta be right there. Jay-Z clapping, Drake recited like a rapper Bible child. Backstage, he felt his chest was weird, and probably just jet lag. A captain while unpacking, he just shrugged it off, no drag. He went to sleep. That solid clock began his deadly creep. Next morning, no bait, walked up to get the mail. A neighbor waved, he waved right back before he turned so pale. Collapsed right on the driveway. The 9 alone, the tape so chillin' I can. He tried to say his breath was slowly killing. In the ambulance, his heart stopped, no way to make it ride. A pulmonary embolism, some strollers in the light. He had nothing but love, and you felt it from the start. The lilt of Jamaica, the Bronx beating his heart. He left a blueprint for us how to radiate the joy, even when the pressure builds and tries to destroy. So when you hear that trumpet, don't just nod your head and listen, get up. Dance hard for Heavy D.
Yeah, yes sir, turn up.
A legend that we're missing.
I might just have to do the robot.
The crew was on tour. One night in Indianapolis, Troy Trouble T. Roy Dixon fell from a backstage ramp. A tragic accident that changed everything.
Guys, I just want to say that I was there that night when this happened. I was at this concert. I remember.
He was where?
I was at this concert in Indianapolis when Trouble Troy fell off the garage ledge. I don't know what he was doing. He was dancing and jumped up on the ledge. He fell. I was there. It was I did not see the body or nothing like that because he didn't die right away. But I was there. I was a teenager there. It was very, very dramatic. It was crazy work. I mean, we had a good time in the concert. And for this to happen, they actually tore that down. It was the Market Square Arena. It's what we used to have here for concerts and things like that. So we don't have that no more. They actually tore the structure down. But I remembered that night. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was like, what? Y'all just got off stage. Y'all just gave one of the best performances that you guys ever probably rendered live. And then this tragic event happened. So yeah, I was there. All right, let's get back to it.
So what were they
And
saying back
Hayes,
then? Were they saying it was
it was an accident. They was horse playing on the ramp. And in this, the Market Square Arena, it didn't have steps. It had steps, but not. It also had a ramp. So you can go up and down the ramp instead of walking the steps. And it was coming down the ramp, and he was goofing around and jumped up on a ledge and fell over off the building.
So he jumped off. Nobody touched it.
Nobody touched him. Yeah. Yep. That's what
All right,
happened.
that's good to know.
Yeah, let's go.
Before the news could spread, Heavy was on the floor.
Set in the West in
screaming
the
for help.
building.
That night's celebration turned
We
into
dropped
a
the link
vigil,
just in case you
and
want to
for
come
the
up
first
set.
time,
Yes.
joy failed him. He poured that pain into the next album, Peaceful Journey. It wasn't just a record, it was a letter to his fallen brother. Platinum again, but this time the shine came from grief. Listen closely and you'll hear survivor's guilt between the bars. A man trying to smile through tears. Fans
Yo, it look
kept
different back
dancing.
here. You notice that?
Cameras kept rolling.
Hmm.
Heavy D
Yep.
kept performing. When he dropped Now That We Found Love, it became a worldwide anthem. The beat made clubs shake, but inside he was still mourning. That's the duality of art, the pain that fuels joy. Pete Rock and CL Smooth would later honor T-Roy with They Reminisce Over You, a song so heartfelt it still brings goosebumps. Heavy knew that loss too well. He carried it quietly. He poured that pain into the next album, Peaceful Journey. It wasn't just a record, it was a letter to his fallen brother. Platinum again, but this time the shine came from grief. Listen closely and you'll hear survivor's guilt between the bars. A man trying to smile through tears. Fans kept dancing, cameras kept rolling. Heavy D kept performing. When he dropped Now That We Found Love, it became a worldwide anthem. The beat made clubs shake, but inside he was still mourning. That's the duality of art, the pain that fuels joy. Pete Rock and CL Smooth would later honor T-Roy with They Reminisce Over You, a song so heartfelt it still brings goosebumps. Heavy knew that loss too well. He carried it quietly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo. We got it on back. We got it on back. We got it on. Go down, go down, go down, yeah. Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, yeah. The run it down, the run it down. November 8, 2011, a day heaven cried. A quiet morning, a frantic knock, a neighbor terrified. Saw Dwight Myers, the legend head, just trying to get a breath. I can't breathe. The final words before a sudden death. An hour later, the pioneer was gone, just 44. Hip-hop's overweight lover, no, he ain't here no more. He taught us rhythm, taught us joy through every single strife. How the silent killer come and take his gentle giant slice. Most icons blaze the trail that burn out in a fiery flash. But Heavy D just glided smooth, he never crashed. Broke a piece from Marco rap to radio-friendly filled with neon overalls and a Kool-Aid grin that was for real behind the smile. Dwight Myers, a kid from Mount Vernon ground, carried the weight of a genre, a label and a crown. A silent clap was forming a tragedy unseen. A single step, the saddest might drop on a Beverly Hills scene. A 6-year-old from Mandeville, Jamaica to New York land and absorb a dance hall swagger. Bronx block party band in the 9th grade. He and Eddie F were trading rhymes and books with T-Roy and G-Wiz. They had the style, they had the look. Stitch rapping R&B with that church clap optimism. Heavy D and the boys, a brand new hip-hop prism. Uptown records, I Drake a trail, gave the boys a chance. A new Jack Swing was born and made the whole world dance. They got their own thing, yeah, a brand new sound was born. Living large with gold, a new day started to dawn. Then big time drop when platinum hits were on the charts. The gentle giants smiling, winning all the hearts. They overweight lover, a force of good mood. Proof Street, respect and happiness can share the same groove. But July 1990, the first crack in the dream. A tour in Indianapolis, tragic final scene. Beloved dancing to a fall, a fatal step. The after party turned to vigil, a promise left unkept. Heavy D was shattered but channeled all his pain. The right peaceful journey, 91. A platinum guide and light. It was a mournful edge before his fallen treasure friend. A story of a brotherhood that never saw the end. He had his own pain, but attracted to be born. So God's guilt was heavy because he truly only gave him. Now that we found love, a pure melodic art to mask the private sorrow that was tearing at his heart. The show went on, the crack was formed, the pain was kept inside. While Pete Rock reminisced for Tara, why with Universal Pride by 93. His influence was more than just a rhyme. And Nick now at Uptown, shaping space and time. He mentored Joe to see and Mary J. Blige, the soulful queen, and the young and turning Diddy behind the whole damn scene. In 96 he made a move, history in the making. First rapper head of a major major label, all the rules were breaking, paved the way for Hov and others. Artist exec Mike, he wasn't just a star, he was a guide in life. Didn't hit the screen on living single, fame was calling. Voiced the theme for a living color, never thought of stalling. Shared the stage with Lawrence Fishburne, riff rap for Broadway. A drama dance, now showed his talent was here to stay. But every yes pulled him from the gym, discipline, routine, room service, replaced workers, a familiar tired scene. Joke he was over goals, not away with that classic grin. But the pressure of the brand was truly wearing thin. 2011, the comeback set the date. BE2 awards, rehearsals, sealed his final fate. He pushed his body harder, cut the salt and drank the water. Told the youngest keep up like a father to a daughter. The show was pure perfection.
I remember that,
Wild, Jay-Z clapping, Drake recited like a rap revival child. Backstage, he felt his chest was weird, so probably just jet lag. A calf cramp while unpacking, he just shrugged it off, no drag, he went to sleep. That solid clap began his deadly creep. Next morning, old babe walked up to get the man. A neighbor waited, waved right back before he turned so pale. Collapsed right on the driveway, the 911 tape so chillin'. I can't, he tried to say his breath was slowly killing. In the ambulance, his heart stopped, no way to make it right. A pulmonary embolism stole his inner light. He had nothing but love, and you felt it from the start. The little touch Jamaica, the Bronx beat in his heart. He left a blueprint for us how to radiate the joy, even when the pressure builds and tries to destroy. So when you hear that trumpet, don't just nod your head and listen. Get up, dance off a Heavy D, a legend that we're missing. All in, cool, yeah.
Let's pause for a moment because tragedy would strike again, not in the studio this time, but in the real world, on a basketball court in Harlem. December 28, 1991. It was supposed to be a feel-good day in Harlem, a celebrity basketball game at City College of New York, a charity event promoted by two rising stars of hip-hop, Heavy D, and a young Sean Puff Daddy Combs. They called it a day of music, basketball, and community. Tickets were cheap, the energy was high, and the streets were buzzing. But that night would become one of the darkest moments in hip-hop history. The game was held inside the Nat Holman Gymnasium, a small venue built to hold maybe 2,700 people. But word spread faster than the promoters could imagine. Close to 5,000 fans showed up, all trying to squeeze into a space half that size. People were pressed against glass doors. Others crowded the stairwells, trying to get a glimpse of the stars. Security panicked. Some doors were closed, some say locked. When one door opened, the crowd surged forward, a sea of bodies pushing, falling, fighting to breathe. In the chaos, glass shattered, people screamed, and before it was over, 9 lives were lost and nearly 30 others injured. 9 sons and daughters who never made it home that night. Heavy D was devastated. The event had been meant for charity, a celebration of hip-hop unity and community. He and Diddy both rushed to the scene trying to help, but by then the damage was done. The news hit the wires like a bombshell. Headlines called it a stampede, the City College disaster. In the months that followed, investigations found that the venue had been oversold and poorly secured. Lawsuits poured in against City College, Heavy D, and Puff Daddy. Families of the victims demanded accountability. By 1999, a court ruling split the blame. City College was found 50% responsible, while Heavy D and Diddy shared the other half.
Okay. You got to ask yourself. So everything was going
Hold on.
fine.
Say word, Archangel. You see what Archangel said?
No.
You went to
Let me
school with
take a look.
Easy.
Did you grow up with Izzy
What's that?
MFE?
You said grew up.
Did you grow up with Easy MOFOE Mofo E? Did you grow up with him? Archangel, I think we might be the same age. Low key, we might be in the same age group. Okay, so we have to ask
OG.
ourselves, right? Shout out to the OGs. Everything was fine with the record label, right? I didn't hear of anything wild about this record label in the industry besides the very first murking,
Uptown.
Scott LaRock. And then Diddy comes. And all of a sudden this mass death popped up out of the blue. A concert that was meant to bring people together to celebrate hip hop, a celebrity basketball game, And then Diddy comes. And the first thing he touches turns to chaos. Could it be a sacrifice? What do you think, F.U.? Could have been a sacrifice. The things that we're learning today, the things that Jag is teaching us, the things that we're learning from Setting West, who also is a pioneer of hip hop, the things that we're learning outside the main media and outside of the bullcrap certain content creators are putting out there, the cover up. Could this have been a sacrifice? 9. The number 9. You are a numerologist? Jay, you know what you know. You're into the numerologist. You're into astrology. What does the number 9 represent? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm trying to dig deep. I don't know.
I know the number 9 is the highest number.
It is.
So it's the most feared number. But
yeah.
I can't get into it. Yeah.
Now, how do you not know that the basketball game was not oversold? You knew, Diddy, because per Gene Deal, quote, Gene Deal actually warned Diddy, said we need more security, man. He took Gene off the job. He was like, you step back, I got somebody else to do it. Because Gene wasn't with it. Gene Deal wasn't with the bull crap, right? And I have to watch what I say. They won't push my video. So he took Gene Deal off and his boys off and put on people that were with it. Because I believe in my heart, allegedly. I just believe it. YouTube, I got to speak my truth. Stop suppressing freedom of speech. Please.
That's what they do.
Could it have been a sacrifice to rise to the next level? Because why was he he was fired from his job, Diddy was fired from his job at the record label, but then offered a whole new label. I think, in my opinion, and I wish Jag was here because she knows the truth, and Wolf knows the truth. In my opinion, that was his reward for the alleged sacrifice.
Just listen to the name. The name Bad Boy. Who gave him that name?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Jay. Exactly. Everything from the beginning. I can just imagine him and Clive Davis in the bedroom, and Diddy's like 40 years younger than Clive, and he's talking about bad boy. You ever seen that movie The Warriors, where the dude was like, Warriors, clicking the bottles together, come out and play.
Yeah, that's where you got it.
Diddy was in the bedroom talking about with a thong on. Bad boys, come out and play. Yeah.
That's the wide. He came with the wide.
But yeah. Bad boys come out to play. Y'all remember that movie? I know y'all did. If y'all don't, go watch the old movie, The Warriors. You'll see what I'm talking about. He clicking 2 or 3 beer bottles together, talking about it's a movie about 2 gangs in New York, I could believe, that were at war. And he clicking the bottles. Warriors, come out and play. Man, Diddy he was born in darkness. He was born in darkness. Born in darkness. It's not far-fetched for me to think it was a sacrifice. So, without further ado, we'll get back into it. I want you guys to drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll get back into it.
One victim's family, the Williams family, received $50,000 in a settlement from Diddy. Heavy D also contributed to settlements, though he rarely spoke publicly about the tragedy. Those who knew him say it haunted him for the rest of his life. That night changed both men forever. For Heavy D, it was a wound that never fully
Thank
healed,
you, Archie.
a reminder that even good intentions can carry devastating consequences. For Diddy, it became his first major scandal, the moment that turned him from a hungry young promoter into a controversial figure. And for hip hop, it was a loss of innocence. 9 people gone, all for a game meant to bring joy. Heavy D carried that pain quietly, channeling it into his music, his charity work, and his message of love. Every time he smiled after that, it came from a man who had seen what happens when a dream turns tragic. Fast forward a few years. By 1993, Heavy D's star power stretched way beyond the mic. He wasn't just rapping anymore, he was shaping the culture. At Uptown Records, he worked behind the scenes, mentoring a young Mary J. Blige, helping Jodeci find their voice, guiding an ambitious intern named Sean Combs. He understood the power of lifting others while still chasing his own vision. In 1996, he broke barriers again, becoming the first rapper ever to head a major record label, Uptown Records itself. That move set the stage for future moguls like Jay-Z. But he didn't stop there. Acting came calling. You saw him on Living Single, heard him in the In Living Color theme, spotted him in New Jersey Drive, and later in the Cider House Rules and Life. He even starred in an off-Broadway play, Riff Raff, earning a Drama Desk nomination for his performance as Tony, a drug dealer with a conscience. That's right, Heavy D could rap, act, sing, and still make you laugh. But success came with a price.
Triple threat.
Every yes meant another late night, another flight, another skipped meal, another excuse not to hit the gym. He tried the diets, lost 50 pounds, gained back 60. He joked about it on 106 in Park, smiling wide, "I'm not overweight, I'm over goals." The crowd roared, but his close friends saw the exhaustion. The pressure to stay happy, to stay marketable, to stay perfect, it never stopped. He used to say, "I gotta stay sharp. A big guy can't look sloppy." But underneath that laughter was fatigue. The positivity that came naturally now felt like armor. Always be jolly, always be fly, always keep the world inspired. That crown he wore with pride was starting to feel heavy. Let's pause here because this is where the next chapter begins, the comeback of a legend who still had something to prove.
We don't know the heavy truth, living know the heavy truth. We don't know the heavy truth, living know the heavy truth. They don't know the heavy truth. Yeah. Mount Vernon born with a real one move. Heavy D came out with that champion crew. Smile on his face, heart full of gold. He flipped the script and broke the mold. From uptown steps to the flashing lights, he would love to the mic and the crowd ignite. Smooth talk, legend with a boss appeal. Every bar he spit had a heavy feel. They don't know the heavy truth. Came from the block, but he showed it you. Keep your faith, keep your vibe alive. Real kings never die, they multiply. He was big with the rhythm, sharp with the mind. Never sold out, never left his kind. Movies, fashion, even TV glow. Still hip hop, blood in every flow. From Mr. Big Stuff to now that we found love. He brought peace when push came to shove. A brother with purpose never did fall. Even when the industry built that wall. They don't know the heavy truth. Came from the block, but he showed it you. Keep your faith, keep your vibe alive. Real kings never die, they multiply. Came to know the heavy truth. Came to know the heavy truth. And they know they don't know the heavy truth. They don't know the heavy truth. Rumors in the wind when he passed that day. They said he fell, but the fact still great. Was it stress, was it pain, was it deeper than sight? Some say foul play, others just cry. LAX rain hit the ground so cold. The world still another story when told. But heavy soul too bright to fade. Legends rise when truths delay. They don't know the heavy truth. Give his all, still paid his dues. Kept the groove when the world turned fake. Still move with grace, no time for hate. He taught the kids to lift their voice. Told the crowd that love's a choice. Mount Vernon spirit, never gone. Every beat he touched lives on. Big man, heart, pure energy. From the mic to the screen, left legacy. They said the heavy gone, that ain't true. The rhythm lies every time drums move. They don't know the heavy truth. Mount Vernon made a bulletproof. Keep the beat up, let the sky turn blue. Forever heavy, the world loves you. It all must be true. They don't know the heavy truth. They don't know the heavy truth.
Fast forward to 2011. Heavy D had been quiet on the rap scene for years, focusing on acting and producing, but something inside him stirred again. He felt the call to return, to show the world that the gentle giant still had the groove. He booked a performance at the BET Hip Hop Awards. It was a big moment.
BET,
His first
Auntie
major stage
Leah.
appearance in nearly a decade. The rehearsals were intense. He trained hard, sweating out every step, memorizing every move. He cut salt from his diet, carried gallon jugs of water, and pushed his body like a man on a mission. He'd tell his dancers, "Y'all better keep up with me," flashing that same grin that once lit up the world. The night of the show, the crowd didn't just cheer, they roared. Heavy D hit the stage in a tilted fedora, sharp suit, and energy that could have lit the entire arena. He danced, he rhymed, he smiled, even did a mid-verse cartwheel that made the audience go wild. Jay-Z stood up clapping, Drake rapped along word for word. The love was real, the joy was back. Backstage, he was glowing, laughing, high-fiving everyone, drenched in sweat but happier than he'd been in years. He whispered to a guard, "Chest feels a little weird, probably jet lag." He brushed it off, always the optimist. The next morning, he boarded a flight to London for a Prince tribute concert. Still tired, still exhilarated, he sent a text to a friend. "Let's hit the studio when I get back. I'm in that zone again." November 7th, back home in Los Angeles. Heavy D unpacked his bags, grabbed his mail, stretched his legs, and felt a small cramp in his left calf. Just a little soreness, he thought. He rubbed it, shrugged, and went to bed. He had no idea that the pain was a warning sign, a blood clot waiting to move. The next day, November 8th, 2011, began quietly. Around 11 in the morning, he stepped outside to get more mail. A neighbor saw him,
Hey,
waved, and
salute.
smiled. He waved back.
Black TV.
Ah,
Then
Black
suddenly,
TV
Heavy
in the
D
house
collapsed,
with a
gasping,
black
fighting
baby.
for air. "I can't
Thank you.
breathe," he managed to say before falling to the ground. The neighbor called 911. Paramedics arrived within minutes. They said he was still conscious, still cracking jokes.
I just want to stop to say shout out to my missing internet manager who I haven't seen in months, Black TV. Thank you for showing up and showing out. I appreciate you for the super chat, baby. Thank you for being here. Do you want to come on the panel? If you do, I'll drop the link. Everybody's here on Black TV. Thank you. We love you, baby.
Yes, yes.
Listen, God is showing out. It ain't me, sir. It be the Most High God. But I appreciate you, though, bruh. I do, nephew. I do. So, we'll get back into it, but I wanted to shout out my internet manager, Black TV. Everybody go follow him. All right, here we go.
Salute, salute.
Salute, salute.
Still that same light-hearted man, even in pain. "Just need a little oxygen, fellas," he told them. But in the ambulance, his heart stopped. Doctors later confirmed the cause, a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot that had formed during that long flight, a silent killer. It struck without warning, and it ended the life of one of the kindest
You wanna
souls
know what's
hip-hop
funny? I was
ever
just
knew.
thinking about you.
When the news broke, disbelief spread like wildfire. Fans cried, artists mourned, Twitter filled with love and heartbreak. Just one night earlier, Heavy D had posted his last tweet, "Be inspired." The irony hit hard. The same words that had defined his life became his final message to the world. BET re-aired his awards performance in tribute. People played his records, danced in their living rooms, and left candles, flowers, and boomboxes outside his old Mount Vernon home. The man who brought joy to millions left a silence too heavy to fill. Let's pause here for a second, because even though his physical voice was gone, his sound, that unmistakable groove, was everywhere. The doctor said the cause was a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot that likely formed during a long flight home from London after he'd performed at a Michael Jackson tribute. It moved to his lungs and his heart couldn't fight it off. That's the medical record. Natural causes, no drugs, no violence, no foul play. But after Heavy D's sudden passing, confusion turned to questions, and questions turned to whispers. Some fans, insiders, and plenty of YouTubers said that explanation didn't sit right. They started connecting dots. They said the timing was too perfect. A triumphant comeback one week, a mysterious collapse the next. Videos popped up with titles like Heavy D's death wasn't just tragic, it was planned. People asked how a man who just danced across the BET stage with that much energy could suddenly fall to something no one saw coming.
So let's just stop right there real quick, because I was doing a little digging, and I asked, and I looked around. I said, did Heavy D and P Diddy have anything, any animosity or anything going on? And what I found, it said that they did, but the internet tried to clean it up, saying it wasn't that serious. So basically, it says yes, they had tension at one point between the two, but it wasn't lifelong drama. Of course, it wasn't lifelong, because Heavy D lost his life at 44 after performing like he had nothing wrong with him at a concert. Of course, it wasn't like a life wrong. So I went on to try to dig to see what was the beef about, and the internet is stating it was it was a business and respect situation. They try to say it was resolved, but we all know, Diddy, was it really resolved? Oh yeah, it was resolved, because one of them lost their life. See the pattern? Yeah. But basically, it stated that Heavy D, he was the predecessor, and he was the mentor of Sean Puffy Combs. But also, he was his competition. What have we learned about Diddy and his competition? Diddy allegedly, I'm just going to say it, YouTube, do not restrict my video because of my opinion, will do whatever it takes to rise to the top. We know that. Whether it's unaliving, bending over, all in the videos, all on the stage, can't rap, can't sing, can't dance. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. But Heavy D was already the golden child of
Yeah,
the Uptown record label. But here
that's why.
comes
My
Diddy,
bad. I had to plug it.
right? Here comes Diddy. Now, Heavy D was the uplifting type, the bright one, the dance one, the positive one. But here comes Diddy with he entered the equation, and he created the chaos. That's where the friction came, because Sean Puffy Diddy Shitty whatever Combs was very ambitious.
Mhm, mhm.
Not only him, there's another mogul out there. We know his last name is Z. I said what I said. It's not his real last name, but that's his stage last name. Z has the same mentality. He'll do whatever it takes. So it was two rising bosses, Heavy D and Puff Daddy. I don't believe that Heavy D created the friction. We know who creates the friction. So y'all think about that.
Mm.
Crazy work.
One of the loudest rumors points a finger at Sean Diddy Combs. In these theories, Heavy D's death wasn't natural at all, it was business. Some say he was poisoned. Some claim he knew too much about what went on inside Uptown Records and Bad Boy. Others tie him to what they call the Diddy pattern, a string of mysterious deaths around the mogul, from Tupac Shakur and the notorious B.I.G. to Kim Porter. Online videos, podcasts, and social posts built entire timelines connecting dots that only exist on message boards. Then there's the autopsy theory. Early reports said the results were inconclusive, and for some people that sounded like a cover-up. They say the story changed too quickly, first unknown, then suddenly embolism. To them, that switch wasn't science, it was spin. Another rumor focuses on where he died, Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles. That same
Interesting.
hospital treated Eazy-E, and the notorious B.I.G. died in L.A.
My bad, guys. Interesting, right? The same hospital, Cedars Sinai Medical Center. The same hospital that Biggie died, Easy E died. I can't think of that. I didn't. What I didn't look up was what hospital was over Tupac when he died. Let's take a look.
Was
Uh,
it in New York?
no,
It's
no, he was
backed up.
in Vegas. Okay, he was in Vegas, so it couldn't be the same. Tupac Shakur
Oh
was in
yeah, yeah,
Vegas.
yeah, yeah.
Excuse me. But isn't that interesting, guys? Is it possible or is it far fetched to think or believe that hospitals and doctors can be bought? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. We're learning that anything is possible. Right, Jay?
Yep,
Anything. Weird,
and
crazy
everything.
work. Weird, crazy work. What I would like to know
Yep.
is, was Heavy D writing a book? Is what I would like to know. Because it seems like everybody that's right that begins to say
I've
or
heard
come out and
some.
say they're writing a
No,
book.
he had a documentary coming up.
Did
A
he?
documentary, right?
Okay. We're gonna look that up while we play the video, and I'll
He was
stop it in a
working
minute.
on some like people. Oh, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's get back. I'm gonna look that up, guys. Let's go ahead and keep watching. I'm gonna look that theory up for you guys.
Two, conspiracy followers call it the LA pattern, suggesting a hidden network that takes out major black artists once they reach a certain level. And then there's the broadest claim, what people
Mm.
online call the industry curse. They say Heavy D
Guys, OMG. OMG. Yes, he was writing a book.
What happened now?
He was
I
writing
can't hear.
a
Like it's
book.
breaking up for me on my end. I don't know why.
I'm not sure
You can
either.
hear me, right?
I can hear you clearly. I can hear you clearly. What I'm saying is
Backed up. That's
OMG.
weird.
Yes, he was writing
You
a
can hear me?
book.
I said, oh,
Yes, Heavy D was writing a book before he died.
mm,
Multiple industry insiders, especially people close to Uptown Records, have confirmed Heavy D was working on a book project in the final phase of his life. Here is what we know. Heavy D was reportedly outlining a memoir about his life, focuses on his rise at Uptown Records, working with Andre Harrell, may he rest in peace, being a young black executive and artist, his transition into acting, his experiences in Jamaica and Mount Vernon, the generational impact of music. He wanted to tell his story in his own words. All I can
I can't
say
let that
is,
happen.
guys, why is it that everybody, listen, let me bring this up. Why is it that everybody that desires to write a book in the industry, why do they die
That's what
prematurely?
Jack said, right?
Exactly what our queen said. Exactly. That's why I wish she was here. But let her take her rest and let her, focus on what she's focusing. She has a big story. Why is it that everybody desires to write a book about the industry? Why do they prematurely meet their demise? Is the question. Anybody know? Anybody have any theories or comments on this? I didn't even know he was writing a book. Maybe Jack said it and I forgot. However, that just came to me and I had to look it up. He was in the middle of writing a book. That book never came out because he passed away. Diabolical. Let's get back to it. Shaking my
Can't win.
shaking my head. You feel me? Shaking my head.
He joined the long list of artists tied to executives, contracts, and secret societies. They talk about ritual numbers, symbols in his videos, and coded lyrics that they believe foretold his fate. They point to his final tweet, "Be inspired," and ask if it was really a goodbye. You can find these theories on YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, places where speculation and fear live side by side with truth. They're messy, dramatic, and sometimes convincing if you want to believe every tragedy hides a plot. But what matters is that they exist, because every time a Black artist dies young, people remember how often justice and transparency never come. So yes, some say he was silenced. Some say his death was planned. Others say it was spiritual warfare, the price of spreading light in a dark industry. And maybe that's why the conspiracies hit so hard. Heavy D was one of the good ones, clean, humble, full of love. When someone like that falls, people refuse to believe it was simply fate. Still, the record stands: pulmonary embolism, natural causes. Yet the questions remain, looping through comment sections and late-night debates, because sometimes what people believe says as much about their pain as it does about the truth. Let's pause right there. Whether you accept the rumors or trust the report, one thing is undeniable: Heavy D left behind a legacy that still moves us. His spirit was too bright to be buried under gossip. If Heavy D's music ever made you smile, dance, or feel a little lighter, then you already know the power he carried. So right now, go ahead and keep that energy alive. Like this video, share it with someone who loves real music. Subscribe to stay connected. Because when we celebrate the ones who lifted us up, their light never fades.
Also, I would like to just reiterate, please share the video. Please like the video. Please hype the video. Please join the channel. Please send super chats. Please send super stickers, because YouTube does not like what we're talking about. YouTube would have us sitting at 10 views. Thank you in advance. Love y'all.
Heavy D's catalog is more than music. It's a foundation. From Living Large to Nuttin' But Love, his records helped shape what hip-hop could sound like when it embraced melody, rhythm, and heart. His style built bridges between Teddy Riley's New Jack Swing and Jay Dilla's soulful grooves. He was the missing link between two eras, and those collaborations, legendary. Janet Jackson's All Right, Michael Jackson's Jam, B.B. King's Keep It Coming, each one stamped with his charm and confidence. Even the notorious B.I.G. shouted him out in Juicy. That's respect on another level. Mary J. Blige often says it was Heavy D who believed in her when others didn't. He heard her voice raw and soulful and said, "She's the future." That's what made him special, his ability to see greatness in others. He wasn't just performing. He was building a legacy brick by brick, artist by artist. He taught future generations that rap could be positive without losing power. Will Smith once said, "Heavy D was the blueprint for charming without softening." And he was right. Today, you still hear traces of him. Drake sampling his ad-libs, Rihanna remixing his melodies, Lizzo's joyful energy, Anderson .Paak's groove. They're all echoes of the gentle giant who showed the world that you could be proud, stylish, and deeply human all at once. But his real gift wasn't just the music, it was the permission he gave us to smile, to love, to dance, to be big in every way. He proved that confidence could coexist with kindness, that masculinity could wear joy like armor, that being heavy wasn't a weight, it was a statement. Heavy D once said, "I've got nuttin' but love for you," and he meant it. He didn't just make songs, he made medicine. He healed us with rhythm, with laughter, with the freedom to just be ourselves. His music gave the hood a reason to smile, the dance floor a reason to live, and hip-hop a reason to love itself again. Even in death, he sparked conversation about life, about health, about loyalty, about truth. Whether you believe the official story or the rumors that swirl in the dark, one thing stands taller than every theory. Heavy D changed the vibration of a generation. He proved you could be gentle and still be great. You could be joyful and still be powerful. You could be heavy and still rise. The world might debate how he left, but nobody can question what he left behind. Every time a DJ drops that beat, every time a smile spreads in the crowd, every time someone chooses light over shade, that's Heavy D still speaking, still shining, still saying, be inspired. His passing was sudden, yes, but the life he lived before that, it was a masterpiece, a class in grace, humility, and strength. He taught us that happiness isn't naive, it's revolutionary, and that a positive vibe delivered with authenticity can shake an entire room. So the next time you hear that trumpet intro hit, don't just nod your head, get up, move, smile, and remember the man who reminded us all that joy is power. So when the music hits tonight, don't just nod your head. Get up, move, feel it in your soul, because joy is resistance and love is louder than death. Rest in power, Dwight Arrington Myers, the gentle giant who proved that happiness is revolutionary. Produced by Auntie Leah and Jay Mizak. Thanks for kicking it with Auntie Leah.
Tonight, we celebrated a man who taught us that hip-hop could have heart. Heavy D wasn't just a rapper. He was a movement of joy, unity, and confidence. He showed us that the overweight lover could command a stage, uplift a culture, and make the whole world dance with love in his lyrics and peace in his soul. To every viewer who stayed with me through this journey, thank you. Thank you for honoring the life, the music, and the message of a legend who still reminds us to love louder, smile wider, and live with purpose. Special love goes out to my co-producer, Jay Mizak, whose dedication, creativity, and brotherhood make these stories come alive. And much respect to the originators of the Hip Hop is a Graveyard series, Jaguar Wright and Wolfgang Amadeus, the voices who keep the culture honest, the truth alive, and the legacy sacred. This has been another Kickin' It with Auntie Leah production, where truth meets rhythm and every story finds its song. So before we go, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, because the stories of our legends deserve to live forever. Until next time,
Amen.
Stay lifted, stay loving, and stay tuned. I'm your girl, Auntie Leah, signing off, and as always, thank you for kicking it with me.
I really appreciate Auntie Leah. I really appreciate your closing statement. But I just want to know, why do you act like you have Tourette's syndrome on the closing statement? I don't know. But we're going to pray for you,
Saw that.
dear. I love you.
Yeah. We back again, baby. Heavy D in the sky with the positive vibe. Let's ride. Come on.
Big man with the big heart, stepping with a real spark. Help came through, lit the whole scene, dark and light, that's a landmark. Uptown Prince with the gold ring glow, move so smooth, make the whole block go. From Mount Vernon to the world, he rose, a gentleman with the rhythm in his toes. No scandal, no mess, just respect on deck. He was blessed, he was fresh, and the vibes stay correct. Now that we found love, yeah, he showed us how. Kept joy in the beat, put soul in the sound. Good vibe, good music, that's the Heavy D way. Still shine, still climb, still hits to this day.
Oh, we rock, we sway, we celebrate his name, Heavy D forever.
The legacy don't fade.
We move, we groove like back in the day.
Big man, big love, put respect on the way.
We rock, we sway, we celebrate his
Patricia
name.
Blair,
Forever, the legacy don't fade.
gotta watch the replay, baby.
We rock, you rock, you rock. He had the cool for the crew. Overweight lovers unite. Came through clean, looking sharp every night. No hate in his lane. He was built on grace. Never traded who he was just to fit in the space. Actor, rapper, leader, trendsetter with the crown. He left joy with the rhythm and he held folks down. From the nothing but love days to the soulful swing. He was proof you could shine and still keep your wings. And when November hit, man, the world got cold, but real legends never die. They live in the soul, so we step for the health, keep the beat real tight and let the whole world dance, cause the spirit's still like we sway, we celebrate his name.
Heavy D forever, the legacy don't fade.
We move, we groove like back in the day.
Big man, big love, put respect on the way.
We rock, we sway, we celebrate his name.
Heavy D forever, the legacy don't fade.
We rock, 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 we rock.
Put your hands up
Patricia.
high if he made you smile.
Put your hands up high.
Let the music ride, let it stay a while.
Big hair forever. Uptown to the world. Spread love, that's the code. And we gon' keep on dancing everywhere that he goes. Uptown to the world. Spread love, that's the code. And we gon' keep on dancing everywhere that he goes. It's for the legend with the heavyweight soul. Every bar, every beat made the whole world roll. A king with a heart and a laugh so wide. He left love on the earth, now he lives worldwide. So we carry that torch, yeah, we lift that flame. Celebrate who he was, never speak his name. Cause the joy that he gave ain't something you replace. Long live Heavy D, the smell, the style, the bass. Yeah, celebrate him, hold up.
Wings forever, the legacy don't fade.
We move, we groove like back in the day.
Big man, big love, put respect on the way.
We rock, we sway, we celebrate his name.
Heavy D forever.
The legacy don't fade, 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 fade.
We rock, we sway. We rock, we sway. We rock, we sway.
The legacy don't fade, fade.
Hey, Cat. You changed it. I can't hear you. Auntie, we can't hear you. Or I can't hear you.
Yeah, I added one
Okay.
last
There we go.
songography. Yes, I did. I hope you guys enjoyed the music throughout the video that was created by me. I certainly enjoy creating songographies. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, edited and produced by Jay Mizak, no other than my partner, Jay Mizak, my nephew. We thank you. We really, 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 really thank you for being here. Kat, you got to hit the replay. Please hype the video if y'all can. Patricia Blair, hit the replay. Please hype the video if you can. Please share it because I'm being seriously suppressed by YouTube. Like last night, I went live to present this video. No notifications went out. I didn't even get a notification. I was on the live by myself. So I decided to just end the live and restart it because I had no idea what was going on. YouTube or StreamYard was acting crazy yesterday because me and Jay, we were in Jaguar's chat doing her live last night. We were also in Set's chat doing his live last night, but we couldn't see each other, which was very weird. So, what you call it, Mercury retrograde,
Yeah, that was
was
weird.
in full effect. Yeah, it was in full effect. But
Yeah.
we're here. We'll be back in a few days with another video. We thank y'all so much. If you get a chance, send a super chat or whatever. Join the channel as a member. Join the green team. I think my membership start as low as $2.99 a month, $2.99. Do what you can, but if you can't do any of that, thank you so much for
Keep
just
chipping
showing
out.
up.
Dang.
No, I think it's I think it's you, Jay, because you froze. You froze. Now you came back.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's my shit. It's my
It's all
internet.
good. It's all good. We thank you, Kat. We thank you, Patricia Blair. We thank you, Archangel Michael. We thank Temper. We thank Margie, our girl Fluffy. We thank all of you. There were some others that were here that were here for the first time. We thank you, Archangel Michael, for the super chat. We appreciate you. You're always down with us, and we're always down with you. We thank you, Wolfgang Amadeus, for stopping by in the chat. We appreciate you because if it was not for you and Jaguar, right, we would not even be on the Hip Hop is a Graveyard series. We thank Black TV
That's
for his
right.
super chat. We thank all of you. And we will see you guys in a couple of
All of him.
days. Um, I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll see you guys soon. I'm working on a video, also a documentary for Kendra Johnson. Kendra Johnson was the African American teenager that was found rolled up in a mat at his school, and the sheriff, the FBI, and everybody else is trying to say it was an accident. Well, yeah, no, we're not falling for that. If you get a chance, I did write a song dedicated to his mother from him on my page. Please go look at that song for me. You know what? Before we go, I'm gonna go ahead and play that song. It's not that long. It's a few minutes long for you guys. Please go share that song, and please, we're gonna do this.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Mama, I've been watching you from heaven every night. You fighting through the darkness while you searching for the light. I hear the tears fall softly when you think nobody knows. But mama, I'm the warmth you feel when cold wind blows. They try to break your spirit, try to bury all the truth. But mama, you a soldier, you protect my stolen youth. Even when the world turned numb, try to shut you out the room. I was holding on to you, mama, lifting you from gloom. Mama, don't you give up. Oh, don't let them hide the truth. Oh. You the flame inside the shadows that defends my soul and you. Oh. I'm the whisper in your silence. I'm the heartbeat in your chest. I'm the wings around your shoulders when you're tired, hurt, and stressed. I'm right here in your wind. Keep fighting for my justice, mama. Don't you ever bend. I watch you in that courtroom, standing strong against their lies. How you face a word of power, looking dead into its eyes. They stole my organs from me, trying to hide what they had done. But mama, truth is fire, and you carry where it's from. You held on to my memory like a blessing in your hands. And every step you take is already in God's plan. They tried to call it accident to turn your greed to dust. But mama, I'm right next to you, and heaven knows it's just. Mama, don't you give it up. No, don't let them hide the truth. Oh, you the flame inside the shadow that protects my soul and you. Oh, tell daddy that I'm with him. Tell my sisters I ain't gone. Tell my name to every mountain, mama, let it echo on. I'm the voice inside your heartbeat, I'm the strength inside your hand. Justice coming, mama, God already wrote the plan. I know you get exhausted when the world won't hear your pain. But mama, storms don't last, only love will still remain. The truth gon' break wide open, every secret will unfold. Mama, stand a little longer, you got heaven in your soul. And when the truth comes rising, when the lies fall through the floor, mama, I'll be right beside you, just like I was before. Mama, don't you give. Oh, don't let them stop the fight. Oh, you the warrior in the darkness. You the keeper of my life. Oh, I'm the whisper in your spirit. I'm the fire in your chest. I'm your son forever, mama. Your love's what makes me rest. Oh, and your love's what makes me rest.
Oh,
You
justice.
good?
I'm fine. Just
You
justice.
good?
I'm good. I'm
I can
fine.
hear you.
Just
I can hear you double.
just
I can see. I can see my lips.
Just,
You good?
I'm good.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can
Just,
hear
I
you.
know.
I can. Can you? I can hear you twice,
Just,
Andy.
good.
Can you?
I'm
You can
good.
hear me, right? I can hear you.
Okay. Just, I know.
I can.
Just,
Can you? I can hear you twice, Andy. Can you?
I'm
You can
good.
hear me, right? I can hear you.
Okay. Just, I know.
I can. Can you? I can hear you twice, Andy. Can you?
I'm
You can
good.
hear me. It keeps. All right. Shit, that was annoying. I don't know what that was.
But that was a lie.
I don't know if y'all. Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for just being here with us. Oh my God. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing death. I love y'all. I'm ready to get off. I'll see y'all in a few days, guys. Thank you, Ms. Ack, for being here. Thank you to you all.
Yeah, salute to the chat.
Pray for these mothers that are going through a circle of unnatural events.
Can't even imagine.
Because parents should not have to bury their children.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I love y'all. Peace. Love you, Ms. Ack. Talk to you soon.
Love you too. Peace.
Please like, share,